Hello to everyone. Myself Habibur Rahman, Assistant Professor of Business Administration, Islamia College Autonomous, Baniambadi. Guys, today I would like to give lecture on very important topic from our subject, that is principles of management, is policy and kinds or types of policies. First, see what is policy. A policy serves as a valuable guide to those individuals to make certain important decisions in course of accomplishment of business objectives. Policies provide ready answers to questioning pertaining to certain issues, thus prescribe the limits within which the organizational decisions have to be made. Yes, guys, policy is nothing but the rules and regulations in written form the organization and everyone who are working in the organization, we can say employees of the organization, has to follow the policies of the company, policies of the organization. No one can deny following the policies of any organization because it is a guide, it is a blueprint. You have to follow, you don't have any other options. So the framing of policies of the organization is very important point for any top level management, and following the policies of the organization is very important point for from top level to middle level to low level management. Everyone has to follow the policies, there is no other go. So let's see what are the types of policies, types, kinds, even we can say classifications of policies. Important among them are external policies, internal policies, appealed policies, explicit policies, implicit policies. Let's discuss one by one. External policies. Policies framed to give effect to the decisions of the government, judiciary, trade associations, and other external forces are called external policies. For example, under the Income Tax Act, certain amount is deducted from employees' salaries. Yes, guys, external policies. External means outside. Internal means inside. External, outside the company, outside the organization. Who will frame the policies? Nothing but the government. If government wants to frame the policy, you have to follow it. Very good example mentioned here. Under Income Tax Act, certain amount is deducted from employees' salaries. Yes, employees are paying the salaries, no doubt. Everyone are paying the salaries, whoever earns certain limits as per the government rules and regulations, say 5 lakhs, 7 lakhs, etc. So when employee withdraw the salaries, automatically this tax amount from the salary has been deducted. You cannot ask the question why, because it is a government policy. Most of the industries, whether it is a private or public industry, salaries is given after the deduction of taxes. So it is the external policies. The policy is framed by the government. You have to follow it. You don't have any other options. And point number two, internal policies. Policies formulated to give effect to certain decisions taken by the owners of a business are called as internal policies. For example, certain private companies having the policies of contract basis job. Yes, guys, internal policies, your company, you are framing the policies. Based on your convenience, you will frame the policies. External means government. Internal means within the company. For example, within the college also one policy will be there. So from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock college time, it is a good policy. It is a good time, you can say. From 10 to 5 o'clock, 10 to 4 o'clock, 10 to 2 o'clock, it is also good time. We can say good policy. So likewise, based on the demands, based on the situations, you will frame the policies. Similarly, in the organization, most of the private companies, what they do, I have mentioned here also, they give job on the contract basis, 2 years contract job, 3 years contract job. Once contract period overs, the job will comes to an end. Employees needs to search another job. So contract basis job. You cannot ask the question why contracts are, you should not put contract. No, it is their policies, internal policies, companies' policies. You have to follow it. And point number three, appealed policies. Such policies formulated to give effect to the suggestion of the employees of the organization. For example, employees make an appeal to the top management to give job to an eligible member of an employee's family after the letter of retirement. Yes, guys, appealed policy. Appealed means asking, requesting. Under this category, employees who are working in the company, they will ask, they will request from the top level management that, sir, after my retirement, please give my job to my family members, my son or my daughter who is eligible for this particular job. You can make an appeal. There is no doubt. If organization feels good, your family members, any of the family members is eligible for the job, they can offer the job. It is just appealing. Here, no conditions applied. You have to give 100%. No, it's not like that. It's just a request form, appealed form. Based on the appealed, organization may frame policies. Okay, one person, one job will be given. If employees are working here, their family members, any one person can get their job. They can say like that. They can put policies like that. There is no rules and regulations. There is no any limitations. So appealed policies means employees are appealing, requesting. Point number four, explicit policies. Those policies of an organization that are stated outward are called as explicit policies. Most of the policies of an organization are explicating in nature. For example, the sales policy and credit policy, etc. Yes, guys. Explicit policies means which is already stated, which is already mentioned. For example, if you want to sell the product of your organization, there will be certain policies. You need to sell within the MRP. You need to sell within this particular location. Your target customers are there only. Everything is written. Based on that, you need to follow the rules and regulations. Credit policy, whether your company is giving credit to customers or not. Some companies will say only cash and carry business. Some company may give credit facilities also. Even if you buy a mobile phone, some shops will give only cash and carry mobile phone. Some shops will give credit facilities also. You can take mobile phone and pay EMI. So it is the policy of that particular shop. Already it is explicit, written. So you can make adjustments also. Cash business also can do, credit business also you do. So everything is stated outward. That is the important point. And last point, implicit policy. This policy are not stated outward. For example, every organization follows different policies for selecting candidates. Yes, guys, this is not the written form, but policies are there. Different organizations, different policies are following for selecting the candidate. Some company will keep interview 10 rounds, 15 rounds to select a candidate. Some company may keep 2 rounds, 3 rounds for selecting the candidate. That is a written test, group discussion, personal interview, like that. So depends upon the situation, companies will change the policies. Okay, guys, let's discuss again what is policy. Policy is nothing but a guide or a rules and regulations which everyone has to follow. Types of policies: external policies, internal policies, appealed policies, explicit policies, implicit policies. External policies means rules and regulations framed by the government. You need to follow it. Internal policies, rules and regulations are framed by you only, that is your company only. You can make changes also. Appealed policies, employees who are working in your company are asking, requesting, appealing to give job opportunities for their family members also after their retirement. Explicit policies, here the policies are stated outward, credit policy, sale policy, anything you can say. It's implicit policy. Here, the policies are not stated outward, but you can follow the policies based on the situation. That is, selecting the candidates. You can keep 2 rounds per interview, 3 rounds per interview, 10 rounds per interview. There is no limit for you. Okay, so these are the important kinds of policies. Thank you very much, guys. Next thing we'll discuss in next class. Wish you all the best.